I'm not sure how I would diagnose it. I got like the error and everything, so I'll look into it later. Yeah, maybe.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the PC Gaming Show 2024. Once again, I'm absolutely thrilled to be your host. My name is Sean Day9 Plot. We've got another great show for you, packed with trailers, exclusives, and lots of surprises, but here is what I'm most excited about. Joining me once again is the inimitable Mika Burton.
Directly to the PC.
I'm on my way.
Take it
Thank you,
away,
Sean. I am so glad to be here and be a part of this milestone in the history of the PC gaming show. Seriously, like a whole decade covering the ever-changing landscape of PC gaming.
But yeah, it's just a recent issue that had that started this week.
That's pretty impressive.
We've had a good run. 10 years is a long time, and if this show was a child, it would be slamming doors and belittling me in public and still asking for V-Bucks in Fortnite.
Yeah, well, before we take a look at the future of PC gaming, let's get a bit nostalgic and take a look back at some of our
Dude,
favorite moments from the last 10 years.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not be surprised.
Cue the emotive montage music.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Well, over the years, we've featured so many great games, some of which got their start right here on the PC Gaming Show. So, who remembers some of those gems?
I mean, I remember in 2021 when we turned a graphics card into a spaceship, or
Yeah.
when we did various attempts to replace our host with artificial intelligence. It was an innocent time. We were so young and naive back
Oh,
then.
we sure were. And what about way back when the PC Gaming Show was live, and we had developers like Dean Hall and Warren Spector, and oh my God, look at baby Day9.
Oh, and I still look like that.
I mean,
And who could forget the PC Gaming Show 1969 live streaming from a surface of a little white rock that we call the moon?
hey, what?
Wow. I don't know if it's my dwindling oxygen levels or the fact that my internal organs are floating weightlessly around my body. Man, this game is making me feel very dizzy with excitement. Houston, anything new on the RPG front?
Hey, what?
And who could forget the PC Gaming Show 1350, a personal favorite of mine? Now, for fans of sticks and pebbles, prepare to lose thy stools for sticks and pebbles too. Developed by peasants and published by Microsoft. Simply boil some water to access it on Steam.
Developed by
Sean,
peasants.
You know some of those things didn't really happen, right?
Oh, of course, Mika, I know, I'm not an idiot. Moon landing, sure.
Well, we have some more exciting news. No 10th anniversary show would be complete without our favorite Brit and gaming goddess. It's none other than Frankie Ward.
Thank you so much, Mika. It's great to see you and Sean again. And to celebrate 10 years, I even got us a little cake. But I do think I speak for everyone watching when I say, could you two stop goofing around and just get to the trailers already?
Thank you.
In a second, but Frankie, riddle me this. Why aren't you like here with us?
Well, I'm kind of expecting a pretty special delivery.
Oh, I get you. Big Amazon order.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't miss those. Something you have to sign.
Right?
Something a little more important. I'll be here with my unborn mind flare having a watch party. And I'm just gonna chill out here on the couch, have some snacks, and be on hand to jump in whenever the mood takes me. Also, why are you standing there like a couple of lemons anyway? You should take a page from my book and take a load off.
Right? Dude, it's been this whole time.
Ooh,
These are the only
hey,
self-aware
Frankie,
people.
I think you're onto something. I mean, this is way better.
Yeah, thank you everywhere.
I'm glad you're both comfortable because we've got a great show today. Trailers to the most exciting upcoming PC games, exclusive world premiere announcements of brand new games, interviews and behind the scenes looks at upcoming releases, and lots more.
But first, let's kick off this year's 2024 PC Gaming Show with 3 huge world premiere announcements. Here we go.
What is this? I want it already. Oh god. Yeah, Breaker, I don't know, just like, it looks like Life Sim with shit mixed in. Crafting. Among the Wild.
From the creators of Dolph-Romantic and Kurzgesagt comes a new game in space. Meet the Starbirds. Help them claim nearby asteroids. You'll need to build stuff. You'll need to gather stuff. You'll need to connect stuff to other stuff to produce even more stuff. To
Wait,
advance
really?
your
That's...
technology and reach for the stars. Explore countless asteroids. They're packed with resources and come in all shapes and sizes. Stay curious. You never know what you may find. Starbirds coming to
Yeah,
a
kind of
solar
show.
system near you. Wishlist now on Steam.
Yeah. Oh my god, Banjo is trending.
Wow, Lorne Vale
I'm
is
just seeing people
great.
laughing at
Fantasy world with
Banjo and
post-apocalyptic
Silksong
vibes,
fans.
Guns, but also magic. Sign me the heck up. And actually,
I forgot Silksong wasn't announced either.
What do you think you would become in a lawless fantasy world? Seriously.
Well, I could see myself as like a ruthless bounty hunter, blasting away hordes of enemies with a six-shooter, or maybe I'd become a
I mean, I say
super
announced, but I mean,
trader,
like,
you know,
a trailer or
talking my
something.
way out of dangerous situations.
Wait, but what about me?
For you, I picture a dead body, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that makes sense. I mean, I would die quickly. And
Yeah.
People have always said I look like the Disco Elysium bloated corpse.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
It really checks out. Well, in Lorne Vale, it looks like both of our visions can come true. Hey, now, Sean, since we're talking about fantasy games, lots of them let you practice alchemy, right? But how
Sure.
about a tycoon game that lets you practice alchemy?
Oh, Mika, is your clever wordplay indicative of me getting to brew my own
Oh, I was just
beer?
saying,
You are so right, Sean. It is but more than just that.
I didn't
In our
mean to
next
say
game, you
that
build and
there would be an
manage a
announcement for
monastery. Keep your
Silksong.
monks happy and
Just like
create your
a new
very own
trailer.
ale recipes.
Oh, Mika, at last, a game that caters to my desire for medieval, mead-based monastery management.
Roll out the barrels as we raise a goblet or two to Ale Abbey.
Yeah, they're saying some fucked up shit. I'm still looking for that one game, that first game. I can't find it online. Among the Wild. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Oh, yeah. Among the Wild. Yeah. Okay, I was able to find the website. Just put game after. Yeah, this game doesn't look too interesting to me.
I think it's time, Red.
I told you, my name is Ringo.
Tell me again, how does this thing work?
You just have to combine the words. Like this. Found your weakness.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful with the face.
I guess it's just you and me now.
Seems that way.
I've never seen the stars like this before.
Well, make sure you put on your seatbelt.
Me neither. They can't all be hits, right?
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
Hey, Adam. Adam got his first, finally. Breaker, I have no idea. Maybe they're just wanting people to stay, so they're showing, oh, there's a bunch of upcoming stuff, so don't leave. If they had ads, I would be like, nope. How's it going, Adam? Alright, this looks like it could be fun, but it's like one of those games we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it seems like, I think it said Wobbly Life, so if it's already out, I've never heard of it. Yeah, Adam, it's all good. I can't say I was expecting it. Southfield, that's what it is.
Zoe, I was
Looked kind of fun.
beginning to think you'd never make it. You were looking for answers.
Ooh, well,
Centuries would have passed in an instant.
after this is done, I'm done. After this is done, I'm down to join Discord
I once said
if you feel like streaming.
I helped him lay the groundwork for everything you see here. I am Savi. Welcome, Zoe.
Honestly, like, there was an article that told people where to watch and what time they'd be on, and I just jotted them down in my notes. So, like, a Polygon article, I think it was.
We need to move. Come here.
Thugs like you were all the same.
Interesting.
Well, there is an offer that you can't refuse. So, how about you, good fella? Are you ready to get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Well, Mika, I'd rather use a lead pipe. You know, because I have these fragile RTS digits.
Yeah, okay. Well, good news, Sean. You will recognize our next game, Stormgate, a real-time strategy game. It's giving off some big StarCraft vibes, which is not
Yeah, it's
surprising.
happening this
It's
month,
being
but
made by a
no
team
date
of
yet.
former StarCraft developers.
That's
And
the one I'm looking
Sean,
forward to,
Yeah.
you
like,
played
the
StarCraft
most.
like an hour or two, right?
Oh, yes, Mika. I've played maybe even 3 hours. I even
What?
dipped a toe in a little bit.
Crazy.
But now for all you RTS fans
Oh.
out there, heads up, because with Stormgate,
Yeah, art
we've got
style
a
looked
lot
pretty
more
cool.
than just a trailer. We visited the developer Frost Giant Studios for a close-up look at their new RTS. So get those hand stretches going, prop up your gaming chair, and stay hydrated. Prepare to do battle in Stormgate.
Yeah, so after this there's nothing more today, but then tomorrow
Destroyed human
the
civilization.
Ubisoft Forward
They engaged
is
in
at 3 p.m.
battle
Eastern time.
race.
And then June 11th I have the Paperverse Direct down for 1 p.m., but like that's not something huge. It's just something I'm
Celestials fight
interested in
unlike
because
anything we've seen.
I like the Paper Mario styled games.
And darkness. They have new ways to mine resources and centralized army production. Their flying arc ship cascades power, which they use to expand infrastructure, energize their army, and enhance their abilities.
Enemies beware. A higher purpose.
Now, the Celestial Armada is here. Earth
And yeah,
is
yeah,
the
for
latest
sure.
Battleground. And the war, it's just getting started.
The Celestial Armada is this dying alien race that is moving through the galaxy, and they are ancient beings that stretch back to the origins of the universe itself. And everything from their beings to their civilization to where they live is technologically driven. And we love playing into that mechanically with how they express themselves on the battlefield in the game. With each faction that we develop, we start with a core identity. The Vanguard, we have this plucky human resistance. They're about adaptability, and with the Infernals, we really explored the idea of a unit-focused faction that could have a different way of summoning their troops into the battlefield. With the Celestials, when we started out, we really wanted to push a lot of boundaries. And we thought, how can we make a building-focused faction? And also a faction that introduces map-wide mobility. they are anchored by this idea that they're descending into the atmosphere from the Celestial Armada. And so when you're playing as this faction and can build structures all across the map in different places very easily, in many ways it becomes this strategic dance about where the conflict is playing out on a map. So we've kind of shifted the focus onto the buildings themselves. There's going to be a lot of emergent gameplay that players will discover on their own that we are not planning for. And that's actually what we want from the Celestials. Is we want to give players a bunch of options, a bunch of flexibility, and a bunch of interesting toys to play with, and then see what comes out the other side. And if you're the type of player that really likes coming up with this innovative way to outsmart opponents, the Celestial faction is designed for you.
With Celestials, we've really done something that is pure original thinking from this team that is not something that we've seen before in a real-time strategy game. And it took a lot of iteration to get to the point that it felt balanced and where it felt correctly comparable to the other two races.
Stormgate is a Blizzard-style RTS. And so by saying that we're continuing the legacy of Warcraft and StarCraft, we're really looking at that core RTS experience. But we really believe that even within a Blizzard-style RTS, there's a lot of room to innovate. And there's
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
for
of
sure.
creative boundaries that can be pushed to bring new styles of play and new experiences for players. And so we are really excited.
Yeah, all
about
quality
bringing a lot
games,
of
but
new ideas
you can't
into
really
the
be
genre.
interested in
We
everything.
want you to have
I mean, some
this
people are, but
asymmetric experience.
not
Where
me.
playing one faction or another faction really feels almost like a different game entirely.
Our technology runs at a higher tick rate than any real-time strategy game that's ever come before. In a nutshell, essentially what that means is, as a player, the time between clicking and seeing their actions take place is faster than any other RTS game that's really ever come out. As a player, it just feels really, really good to play.
One of the biggest
I wish more
design
people liked
challenges that we
collectathons.
faced with Stormgate is creating a game that maintains the high skill gameplay that has been the heart of RTS.
I just want
for
another
so
3D
long, but
platformer where
still
you collect a bunch of
provides
shit.
an on-ramp for new players coming in that doesn't scare them away. It's okay to be a high skill game. It's actually a good and appealing thing. We never want to water down that aspect of RTS, but we talk a lot about lowering
Yeah.
the skill floor, which means
Which I haven't
making
played the
it more
DLC for,
approachable
so
new
it's
players
on
coming
my
in
backlog
without
to play
taking
that.
away the high skill elements of the game.
I can't
and
say
make
I'll be
RTS
going for
so
the
exciting.
Death Wishes.
Early access is
But
much more about
you never know.
bringing the community along with us and benefiting from that feedback that the community provides us to really make the game what they tell us they want. We've been having conversations with the community, and together, hopefully, that we really are able to craft something that feels collaborative.
All right,
We're
let's not start
sharing
lagging.
a game that we've worked on in the past, but it is a better way to make games. And I believe that Stormgate, as it evolves, will turn into something that is literally the best game that we've ever worked on as a result.
We hope you've enjoyed this exclusive first look at our Celestial faction. Stormgate's free to play. It's available to everyone, and we'll be launching fully into early access.
Yeah,
on
just
August
a little buffer.
But you can join us before then on July 30th by going to Steam and picking up one of our bundles that's available today.
Will douse me in ethereal light and mine my minerals. I am beyond excited for Stormgate.
Hey, Sean, if you're excited for RTS madness, wait until you hear
God
this.
damn, that ice cream looks
I'm
good.
using pretzels to scoop up my ice cream instead of a spoon. Pretzels, they're like spoons you can eat.
Oh, solid logic, Frankie, but why are you telling me this now?
It's strategy, Sean. Optimum watch party strategy. No spoons, nothing to wash later. Get it? Here is another example. Let's say someone knocks on my door during the watch party. A regular person would get up and answer the door, but me? I just hurl this brick through my front window, and whoever was knocking runs away in terror. Bricks, they're like spoons you can throw.
Yeah, look at all
I
that
feel like
shit.
I'm really starting to get you, Frankie. A window brick sounds totally overpowered. I think you're onto something.
She ate.
My point is this. It's a really exciting time for strategy games on PC, and we've got so many more to show you today, starting right now. All you turn-based
No, the ice cream's gone, Adam.
not want to miss this next one.
Alright, I wonder if that's just me. Let's see. Because the stream actually did go down before the event happened, but it seems fine. Just a couple buffers. Shell, I don't know what you two are on about. Although she kind of does deserve it for hurting her legs. I both like and dislike the art style of this game. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I'm not gonna get that though. The gameplay doesn't seem like something I'd enjoy. This too. No, and I've seen people spend like over 1,000 hours on games like this. Props to them if they enjoy it. I couldn't get into it, so. I mean, same here, Breaker. It seems like we're into way too much, but also not enough. It's raining outside.
When the demon looked upon the earth, it was the look of death.
So Kamla is really trying to summon a demon from another dimension.
Nah, Breaker, I get you. Me too.
The primary mission is to sabotage Kamla's
Like, I've had to hold back a few times because I don't want people to think I'm overly negative.
How about a little switcheroo?
But like, even with Nintendo Directs, I will bitch a lot.
You're not the only one with tricks up your sleeve.
Tight passages traversing the rooftops will require some cunning.
Don't mind me. Did you just melt it? It's an incredibly complicated
There you go.
reaction, but yes.
I like rhythm games, but I haven't really played Rhythm Adventure. Oh no, I thought you said Rhythm Adventure, like something like Crypt of the Necrodancer or whatever that game is.
Strange machine he's been working on. I have no idea what it does.
We'll keep it simple.
But
Stab and shoot our way to the off button.
yeah, what was that Zelda spin-off? Something. Yeah, I tried the Zelda spin-off and yeah, Cadence of Hyrule. And I couldn't really get into it too much. So I stopped playing. Yeah, it's easy mode compared to the OG.
Stealth tactics.
I might try the OG one time.
Werebear? What a great world premiere trailer. And speaking of trailers, Mika, we've had a ton of them on the PC Gaming Show over the last
Well, fuck
10
yeah.
years. You want to hear some stats?
Oh my god, is
But, like,
Master Chief a Covenant killing machine?
I love Rhythm Heaven. I had fun with Osu.
We piped into your hungry little eyeballs over 79,000
Guitar Hero, Rock Band.
seconds of exclusive PC gaming content, streaming in a plethora of languages and regions.
And that's not all, Sean. We have worked closely
Oh,
with
cool.
developers to provide exclusive behind-the-scenes content and
Local
showcase some of
Coach
the most
Co-op
exciting games of the past
is
decade,
also really
all of
fun.
which can be found over on our Steam page.
Indeed, and hey,
You'll
how
get
about
that a
you
lot
for
with
those
Nintendo
stats?
games.
Ooh,
It's hard to find it outside of that.
a whopping 98.7% of viewers tuned in live right
Puzzle
now.
games, yeah, I love too.
Want us to hurry up and get on with the next trailer. So hey, can't argue with facts.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Snipper clips, yep, I love that.
Hey PC gamers, my name is Dave. I'm the director of Mighty
Picross
If
is
you
fun.
know us, you know we like to make things that are weird, uplifting.
Pushmo.
With those things in mind, I cannot wait
Bunch
to
of
show
Nintendo
you
games.
our brand new expressive dance battle adventure, All Systems Dance. All Systems Dance takes the fun of
Yeah,
freely
Picross is
dancing
so
and moving through
addicting.
space, combines it with some tense arena combat and a heartfelt and funny story, all in the name of taking down an evil corporation.
Nice,
Look,
nice.
We wanted to make a game about dance because, well, we're not the greatest dancers. I'm not.
I
But
loved
that doesn't matter.
Picross 3D on the Nintendo DS. I don't know why they haven't made another Picross 3D, but
Then maybe everyone
the first
needs
two
to-
were really good.
I'm going to let the teaser speak for itself, but please go to allsystemsdance.com.
But it
for
works
more
so well in
information.
3D.
Thank you for watching this, for being a part of this with us. And remember, the revolution will not be choreographed.
Welcome to Port Tomorrow, a perfect place for every Whoosh citizen to work, socialize, and relax. We here at Whoosh have thought of everything, so you never have to.
That's on my backlog too. I think it is. If it isn't, then I need to add it.
We are all trapped here on this island. We are being watched and we have to fight back. I know they outnumber us, but we've discovered their weakness. Their weakness is dance. Dance reprograms them. Dance.
Oh shit.
This is more than just a number on a spreadsheet. You have to dance. You have to dance like your life depends on it. Take back control, free yourself, and feel the movement. The revolution will not be choreographed.
Yeah. I think it could be fun. Need to see more though. What is this HUD? Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like Valheim, except Valheim it worked better there. Gritty pixel art 3D style, I don't know. Polygonal. Yeah, the game looks pretty cute. I wouldn't enjoy it. I don't think. Yeah.
We've detected the anomalous presence in the Iron Corridor area. We need you to localize it.
This seems to be mostly indies, which I'll take.
There's a lot of blue and red activity.
Yeah.
Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage. Your goal is simple. Search and contain the anomaly. I repeat, search.
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't tell the games apart yesterday. Or not yesterday, the other day.
Atlas, do you copy? Respond, Atlas.
Okay, Mika, pop quiz.
But I didn't study, Sean.
Quiet, listen. Let's say you find yourself face to face with a huge mutant super soldier whose arm has been replaced by a chainsaw.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, if I were a mad scientist working for an evil mega corporation, you know, like you do, I would probably replace its other arm with a grappling hook.
Oh my God, perfect, because that means you would fit right in at Tripwire Interactive, who have been working for years to bring us the next installment in the Killing Floor series. Now, for those of you who didn't know, the franchise has been a huge staple of the PC gaming show since its inception back in 2015. Tripwire have actually been at 9 PC gaming shows. In the upcoming sequel, players will face off against a new upgraded generation of Zeds in this long-awaited co-op horror FPS.
And the Zeds aren't the only things that have gotten an upgrade. To learn more, we visited those mad scientists at Tripwire Interactive for this exclusive look at the guns and gore of Killing Floor 3.
Who's ready for a bit of fun then?
Oh, wow. You own it, okay. That sounds familiar. Oh wait, I own it. Hey, it's always good to have more games, you know?
Action horror would be the thing that we focused on from the beginning.
Then again,
with
your
Killing
backlog
Floor 3.
grows
It's really about science gone
to the
wrong.
point
I mean, even like look at
of where
this
you
set,
can't play
right?
anything.
As a kid of the 80s and 90s, I just loved the Dark Horse Aliens and Predator comics. There were some elements in there about trying
I'm in
to
the
create
same boat of getting more
biological
games than
weapons set in
I can play.
a thematically dystopian themed world. So we wanted to tie that in. But from Predator and Aliens, one of the things that you see the most is basically a group of well-trained badasses. who
Wait,
have
do
to
they
use
really?
Every single bullet, every single grenade, every single weapon to handle the things that they're being faced with, these kind of insurmountable odds. Those moments are what motivate us, and that's when Killing Floor is at its best.
There's just a combination of just so many small elements that
Oh,
we've
wow.
improved over Killing Floor 2 experience. We've increased the amount
That's
of
insane.
sets that are in the world at one
I had no
time,
idea.
so the battle feels way more epic.
I don't know if I'll ever have
You
250
wanted Zeds
friends,
to
though.
become more challenging. We're increasing how they get to you, how they damage you. So the cone of danger has essentially increased dramatically. Anywhere on screen Zeds can be.
I play like
so I
3
have to
online
kind of keep
games,
my
and
head on a
that's
swivel
about it.
And really learn how to prioritize my targets. It's not essentially what's closest to me, but what can get to me faster, what's going to do more damage.
It's a good thing.
It's just more ways to kind of amplify not only the action, but that horror element as well in KF3.
We have like very detailed hit detection system now, and you can blow off any limb. Every bullet hole that hits it stays there permanently. Exactly where you burn the creature is where you'll see its flesh burnt. We actually have Zeds where you can blow limbs off and they'll keep fighting you if it's not a critical spot of that Zed.
Most of our Zeds
Oh,
have
really?
somewhat
That's
of a critical
nice.
zone on it. So certain
Yep.
Zed tech, like on the flesh pound,
If
on
I had
the
a really
back,
like wholesome
chest,
interaction
low,
with someone, I would
shoot
try
that
to
or
find them
explode
and
off and expose like an
you know, reach
inner
out.
zone that when you shoot will
But
kind of
it was
deal the
not
ultimate killing
very
blow to
common.
that Zed.
But I did
One thing
meet
that's
a lot
always
of
felt
nice
great
people
Killing
through Fall
Floor is
Guys.
shooting things in the head. We wanted
A
there
few
to
not
be
so nice, but
variety when you do that.
the
Their
bulk of
heads
them
are
are
made
good.
up of multiple meshes so that it can essentially open up and kind of
Yeah, well, that's
randomizes
nice.
what that head could look like. There is the opening shot of Day of the Dead, where there's literally just a massive tongue and maybe like a few teeth hanging there. We're very big horror fans. So there's kind
Yeah,
of like
would be one of
little
them.
Easter eggs throughout everything. That impact and that feedback and that variation makes shooting things in the head feel incredibly rewarding.
One of the few good things to come from Fall
We hope
Guys.
you enjoyed that exclusive look
Meeting
at Killing
people.
Floor 3. For more information, visit killingfloor3.com and wishlist now.
What a beautifully twisted and nightmarishly gory game. I've already added it to my wish list, and look at this, Mika.
Oh.
I've also been in their Discord for 3 weeks.
Sean, that is the Discord for Cleaning Floor 3, the mopping simulator.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of wondering why there was so little chat about killing Zeds and so much about preventing streak marks on kitchen floors.
All right, let's leave Zeds behind because in our next game, there is a different type of mob filling the streets. Thousands of screaming sports fanatics. You can manage traffic, security, and logistics for athletes and fans in football tycoon game Coppa City. Here's the world premiere trailer.
This city is about to experience a football game that could be the greatest it has ever seen. You are responsible for how it will go down in history. Get ready to host the biggest clubs from all around the world. You will have to manage every single detail.
Yeah,
Prepare for thousands of fans swarming your city.
it's a lot better than just showing the realism games, shooters, gritty space shit, back to back to back to back to back.
It's all in your hands.
Ooh,
Can you find the right balance?
yeah, this game actually does look cool.
The fans are getting excited, but the pressure on the organizers is rising.
Can you give them what they want? Can you create a night they will remember forever? Everything comes down to your decisions. Host the biggest clubs. Engage thousands
Yeah,
of fans.
I believe.
Create a football fiesta. Copper City 25, the first football tycoon.
Or not. I thought it was that game because that's the game I've seen Adam talking about. Right, Adam? That almost seems like it would be better than Football Manager. But I've never played those games, so I don't know. That game looks fun. Like, Adam, I could see you being hooked on that for a long time. Oh, okay. What is this? We got a singing flower before GTA 6. Oh yeah, college football, that's what it was. Yeah, Unpacking, I played that, it was really fun. Tempopo. Dude, the rhythm, puzzle, and yep, adventure.
games in my own fantasy megaverse. I hope I never wake up. Bad clown. So what's up first? A little Halo capture the flag, or
Have a lovely picnic.
sure.
Kat, we've been talking. You do know about PC Game Pass, right?
PC Game Pass? What's that?
It's a membership that lets PC players play new and immersive PC games.
Like going to a PC gamer's dreamland, only you're awake and he's not here. Tell me all about it!
You'll get day one access to some of the biggest new releases, along with a curated library of PC games.
It even includes an EA Play membership.
And it's crammed to the gunnels with exclusive member benefits and discounts. If I were human instead of a ripped dream elf, then I'd use it to try games and buy them for less. Huzzah! Sick! Can I play with my friends? Ask them yourself! Huzzah! Cool! Multiplayer! So it's a gaming membership designed specifically for PC players, and you get all these awesome features for a low monthly price?
Exactly! You even get exclusive Riot Games benefits.
Thanks, guys! As soon as I wake up, I'm joining PC Game Pass. It's literally a dream come true. Better, even.
Right, dude? Like, seriously. I don't think I'll ever sign up for anything like that, though.
It's not often I get to say this, but that
I already have FOMO. I don't want, like, FOMO to play games because I want my money's worth.
PC Game Pass is a great way to try out tons of PC games without having to buy them at full price.
So true. Well, let's keep the show rolling with some more trailers.
I have to, yeah. Exactly.
Oliver for Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso Elsewhere. We're making a covert revenge thriller FPS about a secret agent who turns down one less job too many and gets hunted across the North American wilderness by the military-industrial complex. And I was like, hey, can I shoot this promo here? And they said, well, it's Texas, of course we can hunt you. And I said, what's that? The one thing the games industry needs more than a corporation that gives a shit about developers and their players is WASP slander. Now, I could tell you about how Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso Elsewhere, is making an exciting new action game, but if you get anything out of this next trailer, I hope it's that WASPs are evil bastards and they should be shot on sight. Thank you.
Jesus. Well, I agree.
Where are you hiding? The more you hide, the more agents we send.
Oops.
And the more agents we send, well, come on out, you big bitch.
Jesus.
Wait,
I've got Hardy. Agent down. Harding spotted. Harding's here. He's going for the head.
Be careful what you wish for.
Alright, well, I do think the gameplay looks fun, but the world kind of looks... Yeah. I agree.
Lost.
The world looked kind of bland, and the art style was...
Piece
eh.
by piece. Night after night. They broke us once, but I see no broken souls today. I see a people carved from stone. And with this stone, we will rebuild.
I will not be playing.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
I mean, I guess. It looked like Baldur's Gate 3, but like black and white, and I don't know, a bunch of enemies.
Listen, I don't care what you were doing back on Earth.
shooting hobos in tracksuits, or sweating in a bush in some godforsaken jungle. This is nothing like what you've ever faced. Our intel confirms enemy operators deployed in the AO. And it seems like those alien freaks can be killed with light. Keep your mission objective a priority, and I'll see you on the other side. Moving out.
Excellent work as always, Day 9. What's up, everybody? I'm Tasteless, and I am joined with David Kim and Artosis. Today, we're going to be talking to you about a very exciting new game, Battle Aces, a fast-action RTS.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. So this first building that you see right here is my core. This is where my units train out of. And also, if I lose the core, then I lose the game.
It seems like in this game, you can expand like within seconds of it starting. Is that correct?
Yeah, so right when the game starts, you have enough resources to either expand, tech, or build an army to attack with.
You know, something that we keep seeing show up on this screen right now is that intelligence bar. This is one of my favorite things about Battle Aces, where you can immediately see not just your unit deck, but your opponent's as well, and start strategizing from the get-go.
For sure, and not only that, I can also see the precise, I guess, tech progress of my opponent and vice versa too. So we can strategize very precisely in this game.
So with these unit decks, you can make almost any combination of units. How many units exactly are in the game Battle Aces right now?
Yeah, so we have 45 units planned for the closed beta, but we'll be adding new units every single season, so the possibilities of strategy will be endless.
Now, I notice here on the intelligence bar, you can see you're teching up, your opponent is taking that faster third base, and I see you're playing like a very defensive, tech-oriented game, whereas your opponent is playing a bit more fast-paced, right? Like he's running around, he's doing the attacking while you're doing the defending.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the different types of strategies that can be used for different players?
So in this specific game, I'm trying to show off a more easier way to play. So you'll notice that I'm not really clicking all that much kind of thing. So my basic strategy is in tier 1, I have these recall units that can teleport back to any of my bases, making it a very easy defensive option. And I'm straight teching.
Unfortunately, this game does not interest me.
Strong at harassing enemy bases and expansions.
Now, game timers and RTSs is not like a new thing, but what's interesting about this one is that this game counter is counting down. What's the story with that?
Yeah, so we have a max game limit of 10 minutes in this game.
Yeah, not really my style.
When the timer reaches 0, then the game will end, and the winning player is whoever has the higher score when that happens.
Now, we notice that the 2 king crabs you have, they seem to be on a stealth mission here. It seems like you're skirting the bottom of the map, maybe going up for a little bit of
It's like
harassment,
they're not going in depth into anything else.
Yeah, for sure. So I sent 2 to the back so that I can take down one of these bases, hopefully, and while playing a defensive game. But the enemy noticed that, and because he can't...
Also because of like the genre, the gameplay is going to be slow-paced and kind of boring to watch. I feel like even if you're into it.
A huge army, but it looks like you will defend, unfortunately losing that third base.
Yeah, but I do have a bigger army, and I was able to save those 2 king crabs and bring them back. So I'm feeling pretty good about this massive attack right here.
Yeah, it looks like you're pushing forward, and that is a very scary army with that many king crabs. Let's see how you end up doing. It does look like it's going to end up being a rout, even taking down his flying units there. It looks like you've done a great job this game, David. And, you know, I got to say, guys, I've played a lot of Battle Aces. And if you want a more in-depth look at the high skill expression available, check it out at playbattleaces.com.
And we'll be starting our beta very soon, in a few weeks. So please make sure to sign up for the beta while you're there at the site.
And be sure to wishlist it on Steam. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have. Day 9, back to you.
It's day 9 of June. It's not the 9th day of events.
My literal brother that refers to me by my internet moniker.
Well, now, Sean, Frankie told us there'd be a lot of great new strategy games in our show, and you know, she was right. There has never been a better time to be a PC gamer and an RTS fan. And with the lightning-fast action of its 1v1 and 2v2 modes, Battle Aces is a big reason why.
And
next up, Citizen Sleeper 2.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought I was
no,
gonna...
I thought it...
It's me,
Oh,
right?
no.
Well, look.
Okay.
If you don't mind,
Yeah,
a little mix-up, but
go for it. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
The world of a malfunctioning android housing the digitized consciousness of a human being can be treacherous existence at the best.
I was supposed to introduce that.
Oh my
trailer.
God.
Me, Mika, and then he just swoops in and steals it. Oh, you've made a powerful enemy today, plot.
Mika, is everything okay?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay, great. As I was
Are people finding this cringe or funny?
Keep talking, Day 9.
All right, good. Yeah.
9 days left after I.
Look, Mika,
What?
we can all hear your thoughts.
What? How?
Well, yeah, you recorded them earlier, in the voiceover studio. I mean, that's the audio that's getting piped into the studio right now. Guys, can we go ahead and mute
They are pretty funny.
Mika's internal rage.wave right now?
You got it, Sean.
This is gonna end with her killing his ass.
I really wanted to introduce the trailer. I'm like the TTRPG girl. I have
Okay,
the
you know
di-
what? Honestly,
yeah.
it's totally fine. Go
You
ahead.
sure? Okay. You've lost your memory, and there's a bounty on your head.
Okay, wait, hold on. Where are my vengeful thoughts?
Oh.
Sorry, Sean. It got taped over with one of our nature documentaries.
All right, well, just play that, I guess.
Well, as I was saying, you've lost your
The
memory.
Bolivian gulping iguana sounds its mating call, a noise often described as nature's dumbest sound.
Oh, forget it. Just cue the dang thing.
Well, in all of its uninterrupted glory, here's our first ever look at the gameplay in Citizen Sleeper 2, which I got to announce and not Sean.
Wake up, Sleeper. We're in trouble. Lane's closing in, and we need this next contract to go right. But nothing's gone right so far. That contract Carson gave us was trouble from the start. Junie? I didn't trust her. Not for a moment. That derelict was a death trap. Suddenly, it was all over. But we've got to bounce back. We've secured the contract. So let's talk, crew. How about Nia? She was handy with that drone. Stopped the whole thing blowing up in our faces. Or Eugene. He's a loudmouth, but he's tough as hell. Although he did forget to tell us about Vesna. Or we find someone new, but new crew have new problems. The belt is wide, Sleeper. So whatever comes at us next, just remember, nothing in the belt ever runs smooth.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Ooh, I always like fishing. Unrailed 2. I've always wanted to try Unrailed. Oh yeah. I'm not surprised. Yeah. To be fair, I'm all for it. I love the fishing minigames. I think it's because I grew up on Animal Crossing and that's like most of what I did on the GameCube game. Just fished, and whenever I caught a good one, I got so excited.
PC Gaming Show? Well, that's exactly what we're
Oh, okay.
for. The PC Gaming Show Steam page is a one-stop shop where you can fill up your wish list with every single game we're featuring on our show. Make it quick though. We've got an unbeatable trailer coming up. That's no exaggeration. It really is unbeatable.
Oh my god. That's a good one.
I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make you stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop?
Nope, not my game. Nope. Yeah, I just don't like, you know, as you can see here, intense rapid fire, running around the enemy, dodging bullets bullshit. I know that some people find it enjoyable. It's just my style of game. Yeah. And like, I find it really repetitive, even if I did find it fun for a little bit. So even Binding of Isaac, I couldn't really get into because of that. And like, that's not even... I mean, that's like on the lower end. Yeah, like, you can't look away for a split second. I mean, closest I'll get to liking that is Call of Duty Zombies. But just like... I don't know, something about the top-down games. Yeah, hard to explain why I like that, but not this, but you know, the game before. This game actually looks really cool. This is a different game, right? Like, or is it the same but with boss fights? Alright, good, because I was like, that actually looks fun.
Shot of exciting news. Core Keeper's upcoming 1.0 launch and twin stick shooters Odenfall coming to early access later this year.
Okay, Mika, I can't wait to show everyone our next game, and it's so exciting. I'm gonna need to stand up for this. You should stand up too.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
It's hard to think of a better combination than the team behind the gloriously gory medieval warfare slasher Chivalry 2 and this classic zombie survival horror game that started out as a mod for Half-Life 2.
Brace yourself for 8-player co-op, permadeath, and the terrifying cinematic experience of No More Room in Hell. So let's take a look.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this.
But I just stood up.
No More Room in Hell 2 is a permadeath horror.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You start with a flashlight with no weapons, and you're exploring in the dark, and you're trying to find your first friend and your first weapon.
He's already dead.
Safety.
You find more gear, you find more people. It's suddenly 4 players, 6 players, 8 players, up to that final showdown at the power plant, where hordes of zombies are pouring in and using explosives and assault rifles to overcome that final challenge.
Like with Chivalry, combat is the first thing we focused on, being Torn Banner. We want that game feel just really intense, and it's part of the immersion. Every run is different. We're looking at how do we deliver the Hollywood cinematic experiences? You know, how do we put you in a place that you've never been before, but you've always wanted to be? It's like a co-op game with consequences. And the fun becomes, how long can I survive the zombie apocalypse?
Friendly Mustang has arrived on the battlefield. Take the electrotube to your radio transmitter.
I know, right? Like, do you apply, and is there a chance you don't get in? There has to be, like, I don't know. There has to be a lot of devs that are working on good game, but maybe don't even bother to apply, or apply but don't get in. It is an interesting question, though.
Peggy 18.
You're driving around the island, making deliveries to the locals, and then by night you're racing around the island with the characters that you've befriended along the way, or I don't know, maybe you want to get one of the characters to date you, but you need a bed frame because they have self-respect.
Yeah, for sure.
Believe me.
You did say that you took some personal experiences into this.
Oh my
It's so
God.
real. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about where the idea for Crescent County came from.
It's inspired by my first ever proper video games job where I moved to the Isle of Wight. I couldn't stop doing this Witch Tech mashup. I couldn't stop drawing it. I was going to Comic-Cons, I was selling art about it, and I've been working in big teams on things like Fall Guys.
Sure,
but I
sure.
knew
What?
that if I didn't launch myself out
Fall
of the
Guys
island,
referenced.
I would never forgive myself.
So you're taking this big leap into making this game, and it's in the cozy genre. What sets your game apart from those?
So this is
I just got a
delivery
pit in my
right?
stomach.
But it's also got underground motorhome street racing in it.
I
really
thought my
love
PTSD
genre
would be safe.
mashups. I think that they're so interesting, and I love making worlds that feel warm and lived in and loved, where people feel, you know, relaxed and safe. But also, if you want to amp things up, you can trick out your motor broom to the point where you're almost flying. And
Breaker, have you heard of the rhythm game that's coming out called Bits and Bops?
We're really interested in making this island feel very relaxing to drive around, but also hiding all of these little shortcuts and jumps and boosts all over the place so that it can be just as intense and chaotic sometimes as well.
Where can everyone get their hands on?
It's coming out like in the future. There's no date yet still, but it's like Rhythm Heaven, kind of. And
if it interests you,
there's a demo out you can play. It's super fun. I'm a huge Rhythm Heaven fan, and like, it's the closest I think we'll get to a Rhythm Heaven on PC.
And if you want to wishlist Crescent County and all the other games you've seen
it's
on our
exactly
show
like
today,
that.
they're all located in one place, the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Okay, it's time.
Another really good rhythm game is Rhythm Doctor, if you haven't played it.
Other wickedly good releases.
Yeah, you have to play it, dude. It's so good. And do not spoil anything about that game, if you haven't already. Just go into it blind. Sweet, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I've thought of doing something similar, getting a lot of games out of the way with some like event or something, but nothing planned as of now.
My name is Sam Walker, and I am the last man.
Hey, that'd be a good idea, yeah. That way you wouldn't really get burnt out of a single category, you know?
I may not survive this, but at least I'll go down fighting. Fighting
Yeah,
for
that's
a
smart.
chance to make things right. Even if it's too little too late.
It does, yeah. Yet another farming sim. But like... That did look like it, was unique enough to wishlist. Oh. Yeah. There was this one Nintendo Direct, I think it was last year, and it was just farming sim after farming sim after farming sim. And I would... Ever since then, I don't want to see them in these events. But that one did look unique enough. Yeah. You know the one. Yep. It's like Animal Crossing came out earlier, and then like all those games probably started development right as soon as Animal Crossing blew up.
Set out on the journey, my child, and find your voice. for it is the sound of the instrument that soothes your father.
I don't know where to go, where to search for it.
Play a note at the melody world.
Oh, rhythm game.
Inside, one can cast. Other words, whereby the heavy cup of wine one can cast.
Yeah, the logo, like, what is that font?
Hello, my name is Nicole He, and I'm working with Nereal and Devolver Digital to make the world's first first-person shooter, The Crush House. So in the game, you've been hired to produce
Oh, no, not this again.
1999's hottest reality show, and your job is to choose the cast, film the drama, and give the audience what they are thirsting for. But remember, never ever speak to the talent. Anyway, all the different audience groups want to see different things, so let's see who's tuning in today. All right, we've got the divorced
Oh, wow.
dads. They want
I don't know
see
neither.
romances, meat on the grill, strong male emotions, you know, divorced dad stuff. And the fish freaks.
I have heard of them, though.
We've earned money from ads, so let's put some fish in the tank for them. This is normal for reality.
You've probably just seen them on
The
sale or
film
something
students
and
are
like
watching, and they want to see all of this at a
might have wanted to get them. I've had that happen.
Guys in the chat, let's see what they have to say. Pants are a prison for the ass, if that's what you want, Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, if we combo all the different things that they want to
Yeah.
see in frame together, the ratings will go up even more. Chat is loving it. And no matter how crazy the audience requests are, we have to satisfy them or else the show will be canceled.
It might be canceled if they
Don't
suggest
worry if
some
things do
weird
go
shit.
wrong. This is reality TV after all. Just pick a new cast, start the season over, and maybe this time we'll make it to the series finale of The Crush House.
I did play the demo for this game and it's promising. I do think that it needs more time in the oven though. Fuck, it might even... Okay, yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
Yeah, probably another half an hour. I can't see it going past 2
I
hours.
say I know what it's like to wait for a big release to arrive. This particular download has been queuing for months. But fans of extraction shooters, and I'm talking about the extraction shooter, the one that kicked off an entirely new genre, don't have much longer to wait. Multiplayer FPS Escape from Tarkov has been in beta since 2017, but is now preparing for its heralded 1.0 release. Here's a look at what's coming when the granddaddy of extraction shooters goes gold.
I thought that game was out. It was just in early access?
Ну, здравствуй, солдат. Давненько не заходил. Куда пропадал-то? Так ты на арену поддался, но все равно вернулся, да? Чемпион. Да, изменился ты. Но и у нас тут жизнь не стоит на месте. Конфликт в Таркове снова разгорается. И пока неизвестно, чем все это закончится. Похоже, придется тебе снова показать, чего ты стоишь, боец. Путь осилит идущий, так ведь? И кто знает, может, у тебя и получится сбежать из Таркова.
Ooh, what's this? Did it just say skill not needed? Oh, okay. Oh, Kareem is doing a challenge with this game? Oh, wow. It kind of reminds me of Celeste. Oh, Jesus.
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you. As long as Uru is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away. Stem the tide of destruction. It's the least you can do.
That's cool. I didn't even hear about that game before. Oh, I see. And whoever gets like the best time by the end of the day wins the 10K? Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay, boss. Roger. To take care of our bud.
This game blows your mind. Mullet Mad Jack.
Sean, I am sad to say it, but we're not a million miles away from the end of our show.
What? Already?
Oh, wait. Sean, are you about to yell no and dramatically wave your fist at the
No,
sky?
I just thought I was going to sneeze.
Oh.
Anyways, as you were saying.
Right, well, we don't have much left in the show, so it's time to...
Sorry, it turns out I am allergic to shows nearing conclusion.
Well, as I was saying, it is time to share something very special. We are living in a golden age of city builders, and there's something out there for everyone. Strategy, survival, puzzle games, co-op, there are even some really great, cozy, no-stress city builders.
And it's true. But even with all the city builders I play, I can honestly say that we've never seen one quite like this. From a very talented team of developers who made games like Mark of the Ninja and Gone Home, let's watch the world premiere of Generation Exile.
Our generation ship was to travel hundreds of years across the stars so we could build a new world for humanity. We had tried to restore Earth's ravaged ecology. The desperate solution nearly wiped us out instead. And now it's on the ship. And it's growing. There are only a few thousand of us left, and we cannot repeat the past. In our ship's closed ecosystems, resources are finite. Nothing can go to waste. Every bit of scrap needs to be salvaged, reclaimed, and repurposed into what we need to survive. Materials, food, water, air. We might not always work well with each other. We might squabble, we might stumble, but we are all we have. As we're building a balanced ecosystem, years will go by like minutes. We must adapt to each other and to the unknown. We're not just learning to build a sustainable future. Everyone on board is living their own story, and your story will be different from mine. Can we escape the mistakes that drove us from our home? Because every decision we make now will determine if humanity earns a second chance.
Interesting.
Generation Exile is a sustainable solarpunk city builder with a reactive emergent narrative that changes every single time the game is played. You are aboard a generation ship traveling for several hundred years, leaving a ecologically ravaged Earth behind, attempting to find a new home for humanity. And so rather than repeat the failings of Earth in the past, you need to find a new way to develop a society that is sustainable and can thrive.
Your job is to make sure that you shepherd humanity successfully to the destination planet and that they live to get there and there's enough people to keep humanity going.
Players' goals differ a bit from traditional recognizable city builders, where yes, you're still having to provide the basics for your society, food, shelter, clean water, but there's kind of this unquestioned notion that we see both in a lot of strategy games, but also just in the world around us, where it's like, oh, well, when we need more resources, we can just keep extracting, we can just keep growing and growing and growing. It's simply not possible to keep expanding forever. And that is a thematic element of the game for sure, but I think part of that has come from just looking at the industry around us, where all the goals are just like, what are the returns for the next quarter? You know, we see the harm that is caused by that single-minded focus on how can we extract as much value in the short term. And the people who are the harmed the most by that are the thousands of people who in the last 6-8 months have lost their jobs, right? So as you make your way through the game and progress through the game, rather than just infinitely getting bigger, it's about becoming more regenerative, to like use only what you have around you because there's no external source of anything else.
Fundamentally, you're on a spaceship. You got what you got.
What we wanted to achieve is to take a relatively recognizable set of city building mechanic, but having more narrative and story elements there as well. Because the thing that is so rich about city builders is that they're so systems dense, and that game state is all very much driven by the choices and decisions that the player is making. But the opportunity then we saw is to look at all that in the city building layer game state, and then
Drag it out into the narrative.
Exactly.
Kicking and screaming.
but in a good way.
In a good way.
Where rather than, you know, just like everyone's gonna play through the game and at turn 15, this thing happens, then at turn 25, this thing happens. Instead, you can just have authored narrative events that are reactive to whatever choices you've made, like weird ecology things that are occurring aboard the vessel, or
they're situational.
crises.
Yeah.
Small and large. We're able to provide the player the ability to make consequential specific decisions that are divorced from just the pure systems of the game, which then informs the events that will occur in the future, so that at the end, there will be echoes of the decisions you've made along the way. It should feel like the journey to get there is one that you uniquely experience, and the conditions that you finish with are ones that are reactive to all the decisions you made leading up to that point. The game can be wishlisted right now on Steam, and folks can also just go to SonderlessStudios.com to sign up for our newsletter.
This guy seems like an actor. Like,
more as we roll things out, there'll be more.
he reminds me of
delicious
some actor, I
tidbits in
think.
there.
Will they be delicious?
They'll be delicious.
How delicious?
A huge thanks to the good folks at Sonderlust for letting us take a look inside their new
All right, let's see if this
sci-fi
guy dies.
city builder, Generation Exile.
It looks incredible, and the amount of love and work the team have put into it really shines through.
Now look, we are under no illusion that this last year has been incredibly difficult for so many developers in the face of thousands of layoffs and countless studio closures.
Today, we are so grateful that we have the chance to put a spotlight on many people really continuing to make games in the face of uncertainty.
And if there's any game you saw in our show or in any of the other many showcases, we encourage you to purchase or even just wish list any of the games for developers that you care about. It goes a long way.
Absolutely.
Next up, you'd think the sight of a house standing up and walking around on two weird, massive chicken legs would be horrifying. But when you realize it's taking some heavy witch vibes from everyone's favorite Slavic folklore character, Baba Yaga, it's actually pretty awesome. Reka is the base building exploration game you'd curse yourself for missing.
Oh my god, it's Howl's Moving Castle.
We aren't the only ones celebrating an anniversary. iBuyPower is hitting a major milestone of their own, having been around for 25 years. iBuyPower is a fully independent and leading manufacturer of high-performance pre-built and custom gaming PCs based in North America. As a special thanks for 25 years of powering the PC gaming community, iBuyPower is giving away one of their official VCT Americas PCs, the RDY Y70 Valorant VCT AR002. This bad boy boasts a hefty AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D CPU, a GeForce RTX 4070 Ti, and 32 gigs of DDR5 5600MHz RAM. Did I also mention it's got iBuyPower's 240mm RGB liquid cooling unit? For your chance to win, head over to pcgamer.com/survey. And now, back to more trailers.
Meet the Lock creatures.
Ooh, this looks like a puzzle game.
To life and expands their society. Learn and spell their words, each with its own special ability to change the environment in deep and surprising ways. Play the Lock digital demo, available today.
I will
In a world,
add that to my list.
Forces operatives are all just wizards for some reason. One team is unstoppable. Not yours. Hers. The Black Ops Chronomancer. Her team of needlessly fancy goons have brought the world to the brink of war. And only one group of mismatched rejects stands in her way.
Same here.
Disgraced retired Navy SEER.
I'm gonna try out the demo later too. Probably not on stream, but
His own tragic backstory.
later.
The freelance Storm Witch, a private investigator whose mastery of lightning is devastating, unless her enemies aren't standing near windows. The Necromedic, a surgeon who turned to necromancy when she lost her medical license. She can heal you, but she'll have to kill you first. The Rebel Riot Priest, your heavy support. Faith is her armor. But she is also wearing actual armor. Together, there's no threat they can't stop. As long as they can get there by public transport, they can rewind every time they screw it up. And there's an easy mode if they need it. Tactical Breach Wizards. Coming to Steam August 20th. Demo available now. Also, could you wishlist it, please? Thanks.
Wow, what a show so far. I'm absolutely loving it. And don't forget, you can do more than just watch this amazing lineup of games. You can play them too. Visit the PC Gaming Show Steam page to wishlist all the titles you've seen on today's show, all in one convenient, clickable place.
They should have had all our food slowly disappear.
History. Do you also love lists with between 9 and 11 items on them? Then today is your day. For our 10th anniversary, we've counted down the 10 biggest moments in PC gaming over the past decade. You can see where your favorite moments landed by visiting pcgamer.com/10. Right, time to grab some friends and head for the sky, where you can turn floating islands into your personal skyships and soar through the clouds. It's co-op survival craft made cozy. Here's an uplifting look at Aloft.
Hello, I'm Manuel Bergeron, founder and creative director of Astrolab Interactive. It is my greatest pleasure to announce that we just launched a new multiplayer demo for our game Aloft, a sandbox survival game set in the sky. Take a look at our new trailer for a few more surprises. Enjoy.
Ooh. I don't know if this one's for me. They have a multiplayer demo though, shit. This game looks really good. Oh well, yeah, that's one of the games that I've seen so far that I'm like really looking forward to. Probably the indie game, like, I'm looking most forward to. Whenever it comes out, I'll probably stream it. We'll see. Oh, there's a Kickstarter for this coming out. It seems like it's in late development.
You bring the police to my door, to my rig.
I can sort this, right? I just need time.
Don't you answer me back! You're fired. You hear me? Fired.
Jesus, Gregor! Gregor!
Dude,
Yeah, it
Hotel
does.
Galactic looks so cute, right?
Oh my god, it does. And honestly, I would just love to manage a bed and breakfast for alien travelers. I just worry that my quaint taste and timeless valence bedspreads just
Wait,
might
it is?
not be suitable for interdimensional
How are they
space
working on
space.
so
I
many?
don't know. What do you think, Mika?
Sean, look at me. If anybody can create the cutest bed and breakfast for interdimensional space beings, it's you. It's this guy.
Oh, you always care, Mika.
Oh, I know I do. And you know what else I care a great deal about? It's the developers at the Chinese Room getting back
Oh,
to their
okay.
roots for more first-person horror. Still Wakes the Deep looks atmospheric as hell and positive.
I always get mixed up with publishers and developers. It's,
And hey, speaking of
you know,
chilling,
kind of annoying,
get ready to
but
side scroll your way through a 2.5D post-apocalyptic
some
zombie
publishers
survival
are like,
into the dead.
I don't know,
Set in 1980s
really good.
Texas, you are
Like
charged with
Devolver
gathering
Digital,
resources,
so it's worth
managing
following
party
them
members, and crafting items, all whilst
because, you know, they publish some of the best games.
And what's worst of all is that this is
Yeah.
taking place during a scorching heat wave.
Oh my god, and as someone who lives in California, I can confirm that's way worse than zombies.
I feel you. I mean, my family
Oh,
is
shit.
Irish. I get sunburned by the moon.
Nah, not my kind of game. I mean, it looks kind of unique though. Just not something I would play.
Hi, PC Gaming Showcase. I'm Tanya from KitFox Games, and I'm here to show you 3 different games today. So let's start with Dwarf Fortress.
Hi, I'm Zach Adams. And I'm Tarn Adams. We're the co-creators of Dwarf Fortress, inviting you to play Adventure Mode. In
This looks like it was made in like 1996 or something.
While you're waiting, you can play Caves of Cud, the most intricate roguelike ever made.
Hello, we're Brian
and Jason, co-creators of Caves of Cud. After 15 years, the game is getting its 1.0 release later this year. But out today is the spring molting patch with its all-new UI. Live and drink.
And our final piece of news today
No
is
worries.
a whole new game to announce, a world premiere for the PC Gaming Showcase, Streets of Fortuna.
How will you survive in Fortuna? Will you be a thief? A cook? A smuggler? An artisan? A trader? The city is a richly generated sandbox, each citizen living their simulated life. Use knowledge to your advantage, romantically or politically. Live your other life in Streets of Fortuna.
That was The Rise of the Golden Idol, once again inviting you to unravel the truth being a tangled mystery. Now, Take a look at a game from our friends at Hooded Horse that combines turn-based strategy with real-time exploration. Here's the new trailer for Every Day We Fight.
While our countries were at war, the Richters came. They put a dome over the city. Suddenly, almost everyone was frozen. Just a few of us were left.
Not soldiers, just ordinary people.
You know, I never used to like guns. Are we alive? I could swear I just got killed.
I think we jumped back in time.
Vivian, see what else she can do.
Don't miss.
Welcome back. Yeah, to be honest, this is not something I'm probably gonna get. Nah, you didn't miss anything. There was point and click game that looked a little bit interesting. I forgot the name though. And then another game that didn't look too good.
Velkomin í verndarvættatölu.
What's with this art style? It's going crazy. So many games using it. Yeah, like, I didn't even read your comment, I swear. Yeah, it's like, pixelated, polygonal, gritty. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just look over and see a comment. I'm like, oh, well, same thing.
Hi everyone, this is Dave, Community Manager on Windblown, the upcoming action roguelike from Motion Twin. the creators of Dead Cells. These cute characters here are the Leapers, who live in the Ark, a peaceful village now threatened by a massive vortex of doom. So, they train up and become fearless warriors to fight back in an attempt to save their world. Using a cool thruster, you can dash at lightning speed, letting you dart across the stage, dodge out of enemy attacks, or find new areas and secrets. Through each run, you'll be able to equip different gear and upgrades, creating powerful synergies between them. For example, switching weapons at the end of a combo will let you unleash a super powerful move called an Ultra Attack, if you can time it right. Jump online with up to 2 other players, meaning you can mix your builds with your friends and find the best combinations to carry you through the diverse biomes. Windblown will launch later this year into Steam Early Access. Player feedback is super important to help us craft a game that you guys will love to play. So join us on Steam for the latest updates and information, and how you can join in on the fun. See you soon in Windblown.
Folks, we are in the final stretch of the 10th anniversary PC Gaming Show, but that doesn't mean we are winding down. We are, in fact, amping up.
That's right! We're wrapping things up today with not 1, but 2 world premiere trailers in a row. It's like buy one, get one free world premieres.
No, Sean. That coupon expired in 1989, so we won't be
well, that's too bad, except, look at this! This is our 10th PC Gaming Show, which means I get a free world premiere.
Look at this guy! Thanks to Sean's Grandmaster level card play, let's check out 2 big world premiere trailers to cap off our show.
Yeah, it was the same. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. This guy's gonna die. It's gonna be sad to see him go. Me too. What was the other game? It was on Wii U. Yeah, it's a really cool art style. I think it's called Mad World. Would have been on that. Yeah, it is. It looks like it too. Another cult game. Oh God, get me out of here. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll be honest, if the whole game was just like, you know, kind of like what it looked like at the start, and then there were a couple bosses that were like that with a bunch of enemies surrounding you, I'd be fine with it, but I don't want a whole ass game like that.
That is a wrap on the PC Gaming Show 2024. We had such a great time showing you all the exciting PC
Yeah, I mean, if you're into it, for sure. It looks like it'd be a good game if you're into the genre.
Anniversary show. And I mean, if you've been tuning in to watch our show for 10 years straight, thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you.
And if this is your first time watching, just watch the show like 10, 20 more times. Make up for all the ones you've missed and for the future ones.
That's 100% how the coupon works.
Right, and the punch card.
And we can't forget to say goodbye to our brave captain of the watch party, the amazing Frankie Ward.
Guys, it's been a great show and I had an absolute blast. Before we go, we also want to give a huge thank you to all the game developers, artists, designers, writers, voice actors.
Do the one more thing,
everyone else
please.
out there working so hard day after day to create games we all play and love. We appreciate every single one of you.
Absolutely, Frankie. And don't forget that you guys at home can wishlist every game you saw on our show today by visiting the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Thank you so much again, everyone, and we'll see you again in November for the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
Heck yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Hey, he's saying bye for good.
Oh, goodbye. That's other hand. Oh, wow, bye. Goodbye.
I would laugh so fucking hard if she pulled out a knife or something.
Fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes. Let's go back. Get this camera away from me. We're going back to the start. Here it comes. I got it. This is the tape.
I've got us a little cake to celebrate.
Yeah.
Oh, who is she? I don't recognize her.
Whoa! What the am I doing? All right, one more time. Here we go.
Because I can't say it's
Atmospheric as balls.
atmospheric.
Are we allowed to say that? Is that helpful?
Sweaty balls.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why that's the
Yeah, I
noise
had no
chose
clue.
to make, but whatever. And published by Microsoft.
Oh, that's cool.
Surviving of this fucking
I used to love
I
Game
know, I
Grumps
just tripped it. All right, I can
back
do
in
it
the
again.
day.
Cue the upbeat soundtrack. I was drooling all over my face for some reason.
So how about you, good fella? Are you gonna get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Oh, Mika, I preferred.
Oh. How about you, Sean? Do you want to play Windows loading screen?
That was dumb enough for me. I'm ready for the next one. All right.
Bye. I thought you were gonna say, until then, go f yourself. And I was like, oh.
Oh my god.
Sign off.
Yeah, I haven't watched them in years. I used to love them. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off now. And I will stream again tomorrow around 3 p.m. for the Ubisoft Forward thing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Good talking to you, Breaker. Some good games shown, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.